Check. I'ma love my neighbor and spray my neighborhood with prayers. I'm leaving my father's land, sayonara. I'll see you later, arigato. To all my people that looked out, though, I'm going to Guatemala to see Julio and Pablo. See what I know? I really don't know much. I lift my finger up to heaven.
Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a curly hair tips video. So I'm back today with 5 curly hair tips that I personally use, and I wanted to spread them across the YouTube world so you guys will know about these. So before I forget to say this in the intro, I'm doing a collab video with a very good friend of mine. She's also a YouTube friend, but I knew her before we started YouTube. We kind of started YouTube around the same time, so I have her video right here. So yeah, her name is K-Babe on YouTube, and she is a vlogger, but she recently cut her hair to about a TWA, so she'll have really good tips for you guys if you're about a TWA size. So I'll have her video linked down below. Please go check her out. If you're into vlogging, if you're into watching vlogs, then this will be a perfect channel for you to check out. I love her vlogs, I watch them, so please just go over to her channel, and if you go over to her channel, leave a comment down below telling her that I sent you. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So my first curly hair tip is get your haircuts on dry curly hair. So I know I am at fault of straightening my hair and then getting my split ends cut, or getting layers put in on straight hair, when in all actuality, like, I don't wear my hair straight. I wear my hair more like this, like more in its curly state. So it would only make more sense for me to clip my curly hair, like, so that way I'll know what it looks like on my curly hair. So that's tip number 1. So if you are out there and you guys are still getting your hair cut on straight hair, please stop, because when you revert your hair back over to the curly side, it's gonna look uneven, or it's not gonna look right. Like, my hair is right here when it's curly, but when it's straight, it's so much longer. So you're thinking that you have more wiggle room than you actually have, and that's not the case. So please, you guys, when you get haircuts, get them on dry curly hair. Haircuts look different from straight to curly hair, so that's the reason why I stress to get your haircut on curly hair instead of on straight hair. You don't want to get a mix up, and the results after that look really bad if you don't get it done right. So tip number 2 is less styling product and more moisturizing products. So if you guys have seen my my video where I review all the hair products that I use on my hair, you guys will see more moisturizing products than styling. I have about 2 styling products, and that is my Eco Styler gel and my Smooth and Hold pudding. That's 2. I also have coconut oil. I have a leave-in conditioner. I have conditioner that I put under that. Like, I don't use too much because Eco Styler and conditioner don't mix. That's a pro tip. Eco Styler and conditioner don't mix. So if you haven't tried it, don't try it. You're gonna have to wash your hair out. It's not gonna be good. So what I was saying was, you want to moisturize your hair more than you want to style it. Yes, styling is very important, but if you're not taking care of your hair under that stylers, then your style is going to look like trash because your hair is so dry, or your hair isn't happy, or it's not moisturized. So you definitely want to make sure that you're taking care of your hair underneath that styling product. Like, don't just go straight full force using gel. Put something under that gel to moisturize your hair, because gel over time can cause a lot of damage because it's really drying to your hair. That's why your hair gets so hard and stiff, because the gel is creating like a cast over your hair. So if you don't want that to happen, moisturize your hair with the oil before or after. You could scrunch out that hardness, because that's what I do. I scrunch out the hardness from the gel, and so that makes for a softer, more fluffier curl. Like, my curls aren't like hard right now, but they are firm. Like, they're together because I use the gel and the oil right after it. So tip number 3 is scrunch. How convenient. I just finished talking about scrunching. So scrunching allows hair to curl tighter. So that's what I do. I scrunch my hair so much because at the front of my hair I have a lot of heat damage, and so to combat that I try to scrunch as much as possible. Like right now, if you guys didn't know, you would just assume that the front part of my hair is looser, which it is a looser curl than the rest of my hair. But if you guys didn't know that I had heat damage, you would possibly assume that it's just a different curl pattern, which it is, but it's more so heat damage. So scrunching allows your curls to curl tighter, and I scrunch like throughout the day. Like sometimes I'll just be like this and I don't realize it, but it is a good thing to do. It's not hurting your hair, it's not harmful or anything like that. So I do encourage you guys to scrunch your hair more if you don't. If you're one of my TWA girls out there, scrunching may not be a thing for you yet, because I'm thinking your hair is kind of right here, so all your curls are kind of forming together, and it's probably harder to scrunch like this. So that doesn't apply to you guys. But if you have hair about my length or longer, or even to your ears, I would definitely suggest you guys to scrunch your hair to make the curl tighter. And I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that scrunching also allows your curl to like last longer, because you're like actually like putting it back into the place where it should be. So my curly tip number 4 is brushes are not good for you. And when you brush your hair, you brush out your curls. I know people will say Denman brushes are great, which they are, don't get me wrong, but you want to keep everything to a minimum. So Denman brushes are great, but when I use a Denman brush like I did in my curly hair routine, the link will be down below. Anyways, when I use the Denman brush, I also use my fingers, because I know that the Denman brush will cause my curls, like it'll help your hair curl, but at the same time I don't want the Denman brush like yanking out my hair, because the teeth in the Denman brush aren't like too close, but they're still closer than what your fingers would be if you're doing like finger detangling and like finger raking the product through. So use brushes if it's a Denman brush, or if you're comfortable with using brushes, or if that's what you're used to, but also try to keep it to a minimum, because you don't want to do more harm than good to your hair. And you have to treat your hair kind of like a baby. Like you have to be really delicate with your hair, because it's really delicate. Like your hair will come out by these strands if you don't take care of it. Trust me, I know, I've been there. Sometimes I go back there. Like it's just an ongoing battle with me and my hair. So when I tell you this stuff, trust me, I've been there. I know what it's like. So my last tip is you can create your own curls. Have fun with being natural. When I tell you, it's not like, oh my god, there's so much. I feel like you guys make it a task, and yes, it is a task, but be happy, have so much fun with your hair that you even forget, like, oh my god, I have to wash my hair, oh my god, I have to do my hair. Like, no, have fun with it. And when I say that, I mean you can create your own curl. What, you're probably like, what do you mean I can create my own curl? Like this is the curl pattern that was given to me when I was born. Yes, true. If you're like 4C, this may not apply to you. I don't know how this would work out, but if you have like a curl pattern that isn't as like coily, or isn't as coarse, or isn't as like that, like, then you'll be able to get away with finger coiling. Finger coiling will train your curls to do exactly what you want. But what are you talking about? You can create your own curl. Well, if you finger coil, you can make your curls kind of start to evolve the way you want them to. Like the way I scrunch my hair to kind of combat the heat damage. You guys can do that too. It's really easy, and it doesn't take much. You can definitely manipulate your curl by finger coiling. So those are my 5 tips. If you want to see the rest of the tips, you will have to go over to Ariel's channel, or K-Babe, her YouTube name, and see the rest of her tips for you guys. So if you want to know more, I suggest you click the link down below in the DB. And I hope you guys have a nice day. I hope these tips help you guys out so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. So now I'm just going to take off my turban wrap. I definitely recommend you guys getting a turban to dry your hair. Using a t-shirt is better than using a towel, but I will say having a turban has changed my curly hair life a lot.